Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of August 24th. And at this time, I'd like to give a very special thank you to everyone out there who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, and also hitting the hype button. Thank you. And of course, the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from everybody. I truly appreciate it, and I thank you for that. Okay. Ooh, karma. Well, things are starting to come back around. You're stepping out of the shadows and into the light, starting to enjoy your life a little bit more than you have in a while. Releasing a fair amount of anxiety here for quite a few of you. You know, spending a little bit too much time alone recently, and it has really caused you to reanalyze your situations. And the Pentacles, nice. Tangible goods, material gains, rewarding yourself, starting to watch what you eat for a lot of you. It's like taking care of your health. You're realizing that it is time. Maybe you haven't been doing that regular for a while. But you're usually quite self-conscious about that. But now you're getting back on track. You're taking care of yourself, taking walks, whatever it happens to be for you that makes you feel more in control. It looks like for some of you, there's a dream job coming in that you have wanted to apply for, and now you're getting it. So that's good. Congratulations. And you've reached that revolution for yourself of what it is that makes you want to keep going forward with something. When you decide to go after something, there's not much that I know of that will stop or get in your way. So you're really taking control of these going forward. This is a very lucky time for you with this card, that you will accomplish what it is that you want to. And the King of Rods, yeah, look at the power. Definitely coming into your strength. This is motivation to make changes, understanding you're making plans. It looks like there's a trip for a few of you as well. And it could be making plans for a trip in the future. Maybe you wanted to go somewhere or visit somebody or just see, you know, the great world that's out there. And you are trying to figure out how to go about it, you know, getting all the pros and cons of the situation before you make your choice. And the Knight of Rods. Definitely good news. Unexpected. It looks like there's vacation here for sure for some of you. Absolute, you know, by SUV, train, something like that. And you're making sure your vehicles are running correctly. Everything's just tiddly-boo before you make decisions. You're curbing that impulse of yourself to just, you know, let's go, let's do, that sort of attitude. You're calming that part of you down because you're realizing you don't want to do anything, you know, on a whim. You're making sure everything is falling into place exactly as you had envisioned it before you make this trip for a lot of you. So you're not doing anything impulsive. You're controlling that. And the Eight of Swords, yes, knocking down the self barriers that you have put up, you know, that wall that you have recently come in contact with yourself to remove yourself from others, and, you know, those self-restrictions of doubt that you can't accomplish or you can't have. You're finally letting that anxiety part of it go, because you are more than capable than most. You know, this is self-imposed restrictions that you have, you know, in some cases grew up with. You know, maybe somebody said something to you at a very young age and it sort of stuck, that you feel, you know, you couldn't have or you couldn't do, and you're removing that from yourself now. And the Knight of Cups. Ooh. So it definitely looks like travel plans by water for a lot of you. And you might meet somebody brand new. Now, this could be a new partner coming in for some of you. And it's just the beginning stages Maybe this is somebody who has approached you. They've, seen you or been watching you, and they're finally, getting up enough nerve to come up and say, would you like to go for coffee? How about dinner? Just that very beginning stages. But you're going to meet this person in a very unusual circumstances. And who knows, it may go a lot farther than just here. This could be somebody coming in to help you that knows something that you've been inquiring about. So they're willing to give you that assistance. And the Magician. Yes, you are ready to make another change in your life. You're taking action. You've manifested this. This is self-confidence back. So I'm glad to see that for you. You have willpower and skill. There is something that you have been thinking about doing, but you haven't made that next step. Well, you are now. You're finally, got yourself up enough nerve to realize that once those self-restrictions were removed, just how much more you're about to accomplish. So, wow. And the Knight of Pentacles. So there's travel. Absolute travel. There is a lot of travel here for you. And you're just in that mood. You're the fire sign. So you just want to get going and try new experiences and have new experiences. You planted your seeds. Things are really starting to take off for you. Finances are looking really good. You just feel like having some time for yourself, enjoying something for you. So you may be, like I said, taking that trip. It may be taking a walk in a park and you meet somebody. Just something is changing within yourself. You're feeling not only more confident about your future and your accomplishments, but you can see a longer version and vision of it. Yes, in the Hierophant. Definitely feeling stronger within. Realizing that you are moving forward. Things are really starting to feel more secure for yourself. You're keeping a lot more to yourself. You're trusting yourself in your own instincts. You're not asking other people their permission or what they think. You know how it makes you feel. And you're going with that sort of instincts for a change within yourself. You're taking on the leadership role, and things are really starting to come together, calm down, and you feel much more stronger for it. You're in more control of it. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you're more than comfortable with doing things on your own. In fact, some cases you feel better about it. That you don't have to ask permission or what others think. Your health is starting to return. You're learning to open more doors for yourself by being more, how do you put that? More adventurous. So you are all about that this week. You really want to get moving on something. So a lot of you are buying yourself something that you have thought about doing for that little luxury, whatever it may be for you. Because you've earned this money and this security. So you're rewarding yourself. Your finances are gaining. You're feeling more excited about your future. Yeah, Nine of Rods. Definitely standing your ground. You're understanding better than anybody else that you have maintained balance and clarity as you were moving through this. So this is you standing your ground, telling your truth, being truthful to yourself, knowing that you can do whatever you choose to do here. Yeah, stepping out of the shadows. Allowing yourself to let that go, things from your past, the self-doubts, over analyzing, over just too much in your head. You've been spending a little bit too much time overthinking something, and you're realizing that it is coming at a cost for doing that. So you're trying to, just breathe and release that from you and your atmosphere, the people around you. You're just taking off in a good way. Once you release that, it is going to open so many other doors because you're stepping out of the shadows now. You're understanding you've done all you can do with where you're at and what you have. It's time to step into the light, try something new, and not to overthink it too much. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Definitely some of you are going back to school, or at least taking a course in something that you like you're mastering your craft, you're enjoying yourself. There's employment here. There's definitely an increase in finance, and it's of your doing. So good for you, because you are really starting something fresh, new, and exciting to yourself, and you like to do that. You're okay with doing that, and people are watching you with just amazement at what you've accomplished and how you've accomplished something. So you are understanding these are your doings. And the Two of Rods, yes, definitely waiting on a result. So you've asked something, either of the universe or somebody else. Maybe you're making plans for a trip to go visit somebody or see something. So you're just waiting to see what comes back. And once you get enough information, or the answer that you have been waiting for, will allow yourself to take the next step. Right now, you're just waiting. Just waiting for some results to come in. Yeah, Three of Rods. Definitely, teamwork, community, expansion, and travel. Boy, a lot of you out there are really making some big plans for travel. Experiencing the world, trying new things, feeling more excited about expanding your horizons. And you're taking action on doing it. You're not just thinking about it anymore or looking into it. You're actually making plans for the future to travel, to do things. So, woo. And the King of Swords. Yeah, clearing the air. You're flooded with all kinds of new ideas this week. If there's problems or obstacles, you're figuring out how to do it, how to go around it, how to fix it, all those good qualities. You're finding solutions to, anything that has come up recently, and you're getting credit for the work that you do. People are starting to recognize you, want to pick your brain, so to speak. Come and talk to you, see what's on your mind, what you're thinking about, what your next move is. So you feel more empowered as this unfolds for you, but you have done this for yourself. This is your own inner strength and guidance telling you to do this, and you've listened and followed through. So these are you clearing the path for yourself for your future. No more self-sacrifices, feeling more in power over your future. And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's opportunities that's knocking at your door, and you can see the potential more than most. You really do. If there's an opportunity out there, it doesn't go by you very often. You're learning to close some deals here, like making changes, closing the deals, that sort of thing. You're getting new assignments. Things are really starting to come in for you, and you're not missing a beat. You are already ready for this. Your finances are definitely increasing here because you're taking the right steps for yourself. Other people may be judging you a little bit, but you're not even thinking about them. You have a determination about you this week to accomplish this, and nothing is going to, take you off your mark. So good on you for, understanding what makes you more powerful. Yeah, you are really taking care of your finances this week. No longer holding yourself back, understanding that you can do whatever this is that you're trying to accomplish. And now you're moving forward with it. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Definitely collaboration, teamwork, communication, skill, quality, and craftsmanship. You already have decided to move forward on a project, and now you're just trying to find the right people to assist you or give you more information, or this could be them coming to you to ask you to assist them in something because you have more knowledge. All right, and your oracle card. Delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Perfect. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.